What up, it's Chris from LaserLemming.com, and today I'm going to talk about Konami. Y'all remember Konami? Konami is the developer of Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain, and recently Metal Gear Solid Ground Zeroes, and before that Metal Gear Solid 4. They make a lot of Metal Gear games. They also push out their Pro Evolution Soccer games, and lately, that's been about it as far as the video game market is concerned. At least I think so. I can't really think of any notable Konami games lately. They used to be a lot more active. I guess they did the Castlevania games, the Lords of Shadow games, but they really haven't been big on the console scene over the last, I'd say, 5 years or so. And shit really started going down over the last month and a half when it was revealed that Hideo Kojima was going to be leaving Konami. He's taking his team, Koji Pro, with him. They're bouncing. After Metal Gear Solid 5, it's over. And for a while, Konami was in damage control mode, saying, don't worry, Hideo Kojima's going to be continuing to make Metal Gear Solid games for years to come. And man, you gotta, first of all, examine that statement, because how many years has the dude been saying, I'm sick of making Metal Gear games, and this is his magnum opus, this is his final Metal Gear Solid game, and it's for real this time, because unless he ends up coming back to Konami in the future, this is it. Or unless somehow he ends up with the rights to Metal Gear Solid, like, say, for example, Konami goes under, and the IP gets put for sale. That's how companies like Warner Brothers ended up with Mortal Kombat. That used to be a Midway franchise. Remember Midway? Franchises get sold when companies go under. So I'm talking about Konami because the Metal Gear stuff, that's almost old at this point. We understand what's going on. But the latest thing to hit the news is that Silent Hills has been canceled officially. This was a big game. It's supposed to be a partnership with Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro and the actor from The Walking Dead, Norman Reedus. He was going to star in the game. And there was this playable teaser called PT on PlayStation on the PS4. You could download it. And people loved it. People said this was the scariest game in years. It was just great. It's great. And it's being pulled. I think as of right now, it probably is pulled. It's off. You can't download it anymore. So you missed your chance if you haven't already, or you're going to miss it very soon. I can't remember. But yeah, this game is done. It's not happening. And Konami is back on their damage control, saying they won't explicitly say this game is done, but they are saying that they're going to continue making Silent Hill games. Not this one. I don't know if it's just because of the agreement that was with Kojima and Del Toro, but since Kojima's out, I'm guessing that this game is out too. And everyone's disappointed about the whole thing, especially because the game looks so promising. And the last few Silent Hill games from Konami definitely were not, at least as far as overall consensus and fan opinion goes. So this was supposed to be a breath of fresh air for people, and it's not happening at all. So when you hear Konami saying, don't worry, we're still making Silent Hill games, and don't worry, we're still making Metal Gear games, you gotta wonder, because you're kicking out the talent or you're driving them away. I don't know the full story yet. I don't know why Kojima left. Maybe Konami had a really good reason for making him want to leave, but as of right now, I'm standing from the consumer perspective, and it just looks like some bad business, because Konami was going through some restructuring, and y'all were really pushing him to keep on making these Metal Gear games. I mean, I'm sure, he's an adult man. He could make his own decisions, but I can't help but had this feeling that, he was under a lot of pressure to continue, because when the news first came out that he was possibly leaving the company, they said, don't worry, Hideo Kojima is still going to be a big part of the Metal Gear franchise for years to come, and that's clearly not true. So I'm wondering what's going to happen with this company. Like I said, they haven't been making a lot of games lately, period. They haven't been putting out a lot of games. Now, don't get me wrong, Konami is not just in the console space. They do have a lot of pachinko machines, I believe. They're in the Japanese arcade space quite a bit, I believe. And they probably have a fairly decent mobile presence as well. But, you know, I don't give a shit about that. And I'm sure Konami is not very happy with the state that they're in right now. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with this company. I think in their future, their very near future, I see them scaling back big time. And it's kind of crazy to see this happen. You know, this Silent Hills game was really anticipated by a lot of people, and Metal Gear Solid 5, like, what the hell happened there? You know, this game was supposed to be a big deal, and it just seems like it's just going to happen. Like, it just seems like it's coming out, and that's it. Like, it's one last dollar grab for Konami. And, you know, this is not the way this franchise should have ended. And, well, at least under Kojima's wing. But that's my thoughts. Let me know yours on Konami. Do you even remember Konami? A lot of you guys are youngsters, and we're just probably being born around the time, I'd say, of the PS2 era, GameCube era, when they were still pumping out games. But last 5-6 years, not so much. Let me know your thoughts. Comment section below. Subscribe for more if you haven't already. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time.